Oshi,
and Anna
from JestPaint.com, and we're going to do a Valentine's Day butterfly.
Putting down a light orange metallic JestPaint base. It doesn't show up very well on the skin until you put a contrasting color, and then it makes a beautiful shimmery color blending in. And then I'm using Cranberry Rose. It's also a JestPaint color. And I'm sponging what's supposed to kind of look like hearts on the top and bottom of each eye. So I'm using the end of my sponge to make those arches, and they're going to look like big tops of the hearts in the Cranberry Rose. And then I'm just going kind of back and forth with the metallic orange and sponging it back into the Cranberry Rose to make a nice, smooth, pretty transition. So I'm making 2 bumps on the bottom cheeks too to be the humps that are on the top of the heart. And so those are going to be like upside down hearts tilted in towards the corner of the eye. And then I'm just sponging in a little bit of that light metallic orange back into the Cranberry Rose. You could also do this by double loading your sponge, putting half with the light color and then half with the dark color, and doing it all at once. You don't have to worry too bad about your bases because they'll smooth out once you add the line work. This is a filbert brush, and I'm just loading it with white. And filberts are really nice for making hearts because they have a rounded edge, so you just push down and pull in and kind of twist it sideways so it goes from fat to thin. If you do it twice, you get instant heart satisfaction. I'm going to post another quick video showing how to use the filberts for hearts with double loading it. So you get some shades in your hearts, and you can sprinkle them all over arms or legs or faces to make crowns. But it's a lot easier than drawing out a heart and filling it in. So I'm angling all the points of my hearts in towards her eyes. The one on the top left, I kind of got a stray there, and it's pointing up towards the center of her forehead. And when you see the final picture, you'll see that it is important to angle all of your points in towards the center focal point. So it just doesn't come together as well. Now I have a double loaded filbert. I have my white filbert, and I add a little Cranberry Rose to the tip of the bristles, and I'm just stamping that for the center of the butterfly's body. This is Diamond Effects White having a party, doing some teardrops. Painting for the camera, I've kind of tilted my teardrops a little up and in more so they look a little bit like antlers. But if you angle them out to the sides of the face more instead of straight up like that, I guarantee you it'll look much better. And then I'm just doing a quick outline with some teardrops in the corners of the eyes and outlining the humps of that heart with the white. This design, you could outline it only in white, or if you have time, you can go through and outline it in black, or you could just outline it in black. But I like the white for the Valentine's Day because it kind of adds to that little handmade Valentine's Day card look where you chop up a bunch of construction paper and layer one layer on top of the other of hearts. So it gives a little more Valentine's Day feel. Another cute thing you could do in this design is put cross hatches inside the wings so that it looks like doily lace. If you have a doily to look at, you can kind of put little lines around there so it'll look like more of a doily butterfly, like a white doily on top of a pink and metallic orange base. Now that I've outlined all of my lumps of my hearts and put some teardrops in, I'm just going to do the little polka dots on the other inside of the eye. It's really nice. I like putting polka dots up into the crack of the eye versus a straight line because it just kind of softens the transition from the eye mask to the eye instead of a hard line going into the eye at that point. And the little polka dots always add that fairy magic excitement. I have the camera at double speed here, but I'm just quickly outlining all of the hearts, and I kind of made little squiggly lines coming in from the hearts towards the eye to add more direction pointing in towards the eye. And then I outline the inside of the white and the outside of the white. And I tried it in dark purple and it looked okay, but I really like the black because it just adds a lot more contrast. If you see the opening picture of me and Oshi, one side of my face is in purple, one side's in black. So if you want a softer look, you can go for a purple or red or something like that to outline versus black. And now I put little black dots next to my white dots to make those little white dots pop out, and then just using really light eyeliner underneath her eye. If you're doing a little kid's eye, it's a great idea. Alright, so I've just got a little more outlining to do on this side of her face. And once again, I'm trying to keep those little tendrils of the heart tips to drag down in towards the center of the face. See that little sneaky heart? He wasn't pointing in the right direction. If you have Valentine's Day parties, you can make a design sheet, or you can just have the girls say what colors they like and throw a heart in there. I've done Valentine's Day parties where I kind of just make hearts mandatory, even for the boys. So if they want a dragon, it's a dragon holding a heart, or a snake wrapped around a heart, or something like that, just to try to keep the theme going. So I have even just displayed my regular cheek art designs and just let everyone know I'm going to throw a heart in there. So whatever they get, it gets a little heart magic. And it's kind of fun because it just adds something extra to your designs and gives you a different idea of what you could do with your designs in the future. Like a dolphin jumping over a heart, or a horse head in front of a heart. It all looks cute. Now here I was having a debate if that gem was too lonely, so I decided to outline it in the cranberry rose. Still not sure if that was a good idea or not, but here is what it's going to look like with the little heart outline in the cranberry rose. Dun, da, da. And now looking back, it would have been nice if it was cranberry rose with white inside and then to the gem, instead of solid cranberry rose. But, oh well. It's your own artist critique. And there's Oceana's missing tooth that's been gone for 6 months, but it's still hiding in her gums, and it will come out. And this was another experiment, doing the little Queen of Hearts lips. I'm using the cranberry rose on those babies, mixed with a little bit of metallic orange, so it's kind of a shimmery cranberry rose. And you could leave it like that, and we went a step further and outlined it in white to make them pop out a little bit and separate them from the rest of her lips, since it's kind of close to her lip color. You might not want to do it. It might look too distracting from the rest of the design, or if you're into drama, or the little kids that you're painting like drama, then those funky lips add a little
Okay,
extra
both of you. Hey,
wildness and crazy.
There we go.
I just added a couple more dots above her eyes,
1, 2,
and there we
3.
are. Oh, aren't we beautiful? Yes, I forgot to teardrop her one side of her eye, but she's gorgeous. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching.